Hey guys, it's Oddmire Ash. I was just doing a quick tutorial on how to do rough sketches in Doodles. I've sped up the video a bit so it isn't super long, but if you have any questions then feel free to ask. I highly suggest looking at a reference photo, especially if it's a pose that you haven't done before. So start out with just doing rough shapes, then build from there. You can exaggerate features if you want, but using a photo gives you a good frame of reference for proportions. If you notice too, I'm working only on one layer for this sketch. Most often I will sketch on multiple layers, but it's really whatever your personal preference is. Moving on to a new sketch here, again starting off with simple shapes, building up to a full body. As you can see, I start off really rough and then clean it up a bit. Since this is just a sketch, I'll try and work pretty fast. This is a good way to warm up before starting on a drawing, or just to get some practice in. Most drawing programs have a feature to let you flip the canvas. It's a really easy way to notice mistakes when you flip the drawing. As you can see here, I altered my sketch a bit with the free deform tool since it was a bit off-center. One way to make a sketch look cleaner is to lower the opacity on your sketch layer, then create a new layer and draw over it, then just get rid of that first rough sketch layer. Working on multiple layers can be really nice if you want to test something out without ruining your sketch. In this drawing, I've done the underwear on a separate layer. That way, if I was unhappy with it, then I could just erase that layer without having to redraw the whole sketch. I will do this same thing with the rope. At this point, I'm pretty happy with the sketch, so I'll usually combine all my sketch line layers into one, and then start the colors. I've created a new layer under the sketch lines, then I start to color it in. This layer is just the skin tone. I color around the edges here and use the fill tool so I don't have to manually color in everything with the pen. Then on another layer, I pick another color and do the rope. I do separate layers so that my colors are easy to change. Now I move on to the shading. Again, make a whole new layer. I usually pick a dark blue for shading, but it's up to your personal preference, whatever color you want. So color in everywhere that you would have shadows. It looks a bit funny currently since right now the layer is at full opacity, but once I get done with coloring it all in, I will turn down the opacity to a level that looks good. Then on another layer, do the exact same thing with highlights. Normally I just use white, but you can use whatever color for highlight you want. I like to do a lot of highlights. I think it makes my drawings look cute and cartoony. Again, just turn down the opacity to a level that you like. What I'm doing here is showing how I would color if I only used one layer. I start off with a mid-tone, building up the shape of the hair, then fill it in. After that, I'll take a slightly darker tone and add details. Also, I use this darker shade to make a sort of an outline. Then take a little bit of a lighter tone and just add a few highlights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do any more tutorials, then just let me know. Same goes if you have any questions about this one. Alright, thanks for watching.